Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard Neal. This is Random Street Theater, and I am here to talk to you about a movie that was recommended to me. I believe it is currently available streaming for around $4, so it's a pretty good deal. And that is the 2019 release of The Blackout. I believe the original title is Avenspost. Or Revenge Post. It's in Russian. Anyway, this is a Russian movie. So, what has happened is that there has been an enormous blackout all over the world, except for a circle that is pretty much Russia. Oh, I'm delicious. Anyway, so there's been this circle that's killed off every human and destroyed all technology that we know of. Everything outside the circle is gone, except for there's a few people in the area close to the circle who are not gone, and they're becoming the enemy. They're moving against what's left of humanity. Yes. So, here's the thing. This is a live-action anime. It starts out with one of our main characters banging some random chick who happens to be appropriate to the story later. There's a kitty. Kitty, I am filming. Nim, silence. Nim! Bad Nim. Bad Nim. Bad Nim. Anyway, Nim is just not going to be quiet. And so what has happened is that they are sending people into the zone around the circle of life is what they call it, in order to determine what happened, and they are meeting resistance. And, of course, hilarity ensues. And this is a real action movie. There is a lot of bang-bang, shoot-'em-up action. You know, they're basically what you would have to call, zombies, although they're not dead, coming out there and just, getting mowed down by trained soldiers. And it is a fine movie if you want to turn your head off and see some really great special effects and some beautiful action sequences. The future technology showed in these movies are pretty solid. There's a great example of the military robot Big Dog. If you're into science, you already know what I'm talking about. If you're not, they built a robot dog to carry stuff for the military, and it's in this movie. And there's my cat's butt. Yes. You can all see a kitty butt today. Anyway, so, and again, really enjoyed this movie. It was fast-paced. It was non-disappointing. It had this kind of tie-in to reality that doesn't make a huge amount of sense, but it's also kind of fun. There were no boobs, which, come on, guys. I know it's Russia, but we in America would appreciate that. And if you're going to make a Russian anime, you live action anime, you need to put some boobs in there. You got the hot chick there for a reason. She's a hot chick. We all want to see something. Maybe not necessarily nudity, but have at least a scene where we get an idea of her figure, because we don't really get that. In any case, this is a movie you definitely put on your watch list. It is getting a 6 on IMDb, which is not a bad score at all. See if I can give you the tomatoes. Does not appear to have gotten a Rotten Tomatoes score yet, but that's because it's kind of an obscure movie. It is 2.5 hours long, so if you pay that $4 on YouTube to watch this movie, you're getting a lot of entertainment. Oh, I have an itch. I'm very itchy today. Anyway, so yeah, I would say put this on your watch list. Not a bad movie, quite entertaining, really. If you like action foobies, if you like foobies, no, if you like action movies, you were a fan of GI Joe, you're gonna love this movie. If you weren't a fan of GI Joe, maybe not. But hey, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, and it's not the best movie I've ever seen. But it is certainly worth watching if you are in the mood for some action and you have an extra $4. Particularly if you've got a dark room and a really big TV. That's just my opinion, though. I'm Richard.
Greetings, capitalist pigs! Cannot see the blood of my enemies Borgoth, reminding you to like and comment on this video. And you can find more of me on the Power Sister Horsies exclusively on Absurd TV. Directed by Mark Schaeffer.